You know, you guys do have a fantastic selection here. Ah, well, thank you, sir. We really appreciate that. See, here we have some of the finest guitars you'll ever see, from cables and picks and everything else that you require. We have all that you're going to need, sir. Is there something in particular you're looking for here, sir? No, not yet. I'm just taking a bit of a browse. I'll come back to it.
A few moments later.
Well, did you find everything you needed, sir? Actually, you know, I did. It'll just be this one cable today, so here you go. Terrific, sir. What a fantastic choice. But did you know, sir, that we have a buy two, get two for free sale? So if you buy one more, then you can get one more of these. You know, expand the collection out. Maybe.
A few moments later.
Well, you know what, I've thought about it, and you know what, I think I do need another one. Here you go. Excellent choice, excellent choice. But what about another guitar? There's another sale going on, and I think it would really expand and help your collection. Maybe I'll have to think about it. You know what, I'm done thinking about it. Here you go. The word maybe is by far one of the most expensive words in the whole world. And here's the thing, you use it all the time. I mean, everywhere when it comes to general conversation, to being out, or whatever case, that word is consistently used. Now, why am I saying that it is the most expensive out of anything? Well, to do that, we have to take the deep dive, we have to take the dumpster dive into this word, into the dictionary here, to really find out why this word is worth all the doubloons it is. See, it works like this. The first maybe is a strong maybe. It is the maybe that drives us to do the thing that we need to do. See, this is how it works. You go into the store and you're browsing around the new sections for your new guitars, your new cables. Maybe you need a new pick, a new pedal. Who knows? But as you're walking around, you're saying, maybe I do need one. Maybe I don't. And you're thinking, maybe a new pedal isn't so bad. Maybe a new guitar would work out really well in the collection, you know. They seem a little bit lonely as of recently. And then after that, you soon start to pick up a new guitar, a new cable, a new pedal, and you start to suddenly see the collection being drawn out simply by just one word. See, it gets the back of our mind turning, thinking of, maybe it is worth the purchase, even though it's probably hyper unnecessary. We just need to have it. As we all live in such a consumer society, why not have it? I mean, it's only like $10 for an extra pack of picks, right? Who really is counting the dollars flying out? I mean, it doesn't matter, right? And then after your experience in the store, it becomes a snowball effect. It becomes something that dawns in your mind. You think, maybe there's a better headset that I need out there. Maybe it's the next cable. Maybe it's the next interface, the latest version that's an extra $500 or $400. But hey, did you want that new feature? Because they got that new feature, and it's only on the new one. So if you don't have the new one, you can't get it. You gotta get it, right? And then it just generates and goes down and down and down and down and down and down and down until eventually you have all of this stuff and you think, wow, what a fantastic collection. But maybe I need something else. And you slowly start to see a void in there that just never truly gets filled, because what about the next thing that comes up that everyone has and you don't even have it yet? And if you don't have it, then what are you? What are you even doing with yourself? You need to have it, you need to go out and get it. And maybe we're saying maybe too much. I find the word maybe to be one of the best sales words ever. I mean, think about it, right? Most people are going to say it because they're unsure of their answers. Humans naturally are very difficult to make decisions type of people, you know. We're very hard to make a decision right off the bat, and most people simply don't do it. So when you're just standing there and you're looking at something, being more indecisive about something really gives the opportunity for the store or where you're going to give them more of an ability to make you think longer, make you stew on whether or not you want the item, and that creates something within you that says that you need it, even though you might not need it at the time. It's just beckoning inside of you, you know, maybe I do need the latest version of this, maybe it's that, and the word right there is what generates all of them dollars, all of that sweet and supple indecisiveness. And see, here's the other thing as well. Maybe requires hope as well, because people typically think of this as well. Maybe I'll write the next song that I need to do. Maybe I'll join that band that I always want to do. Maybe I finally do those yoga classes that all my other friends are doing. And why not I join in on that as well? It creates that emotional attachment to the world, which really gives it even more to it, which then makes it more indecisive, and then you just buy regardless, which leaves us with a strong emotional attachment to it, because maybe you'll start performing something, and maybe, just maybe, you'll become the musician that you've always wanted to be. But you can't do that without the latest cable, right, or the newest guitar. I mean, don't be so silly. Why are you being so ridiculous? Why would you think that? And see, the more undecisive you are, the more better we're able to sell the person something that they're actually not going to need. Because remember, it's all the emotional attachment to something. Maybe you need this, maybe you need that, and maybe why not? Exactly. Because at the same time, the less time you have to think about it, the more time we can try and sell you something. And see, my dear viewers, this is where the reality comes into it. Maybe you've just bought too much stuff. A lot of people will try and say and justify by saying, oh no, but I might need it for this or I might need it for that. But 90% of the time when I buy something and it's a maybe situation, I end up never using it. I end up sitting around looking through my room and looking at all these different items and all this different equipment that I've had. And I think to myself, why did I even get it in the first place? It seemed like an unnecessary purchase in the beginning. What was the point in doing it in the first place? And see, because of all of that happening, it creates all of that uncertainty, all of that not processing enough, and a lot of people will just simply will buy it and not even think about it, and they'll pull it out 5 years and say, oh my gosh, do you remember this? And I'll be like, oh yeah, that was there as well, but it was just never used. But some of the maybe decisions that you make will lead to things that otherwise would have never happened unless that you said maybe to it. I mean, there's a lot of decisions that come out of things, and yes, I mean, they're banking on your spontaneous actions to simply do something so you have a better chance of consuming it, but otherwise, the word itself can carry a lot into different opportunities. Now, I'm not saying not to buy something and still using the word for that. I mean, you do whatever you guys want. I'm just here giving you my opinion. But sometimes you making those certain decisions leads to things that you're really happy with now, and you're really glad that they ended up happening. See, here's the real thing, my dear viewers. The most expensive thing in music isn't an amp, and it definitely isn't a pedal. The most expensive thing in music is the version of yourself that you think you might become. And honestly, that's probably why musicians keep buying things in the first place. I need to stop buying guitars. This banana's fantastic. Oh. Okay, bye.